Good morning, all. Please allow me to accept the protocol that has already been established. First of all, I would just like to say congratulations again to GOMS and the NCTI and NTRC on launching another successful initiative. It's quite a daunting task with the amount of training, the amount of activities that I see you have planned there. But I have no doubt that you and the team will be able to pull it off. KCCU is proud to be behind you once again. So I'll just take a few moments to speak to how KCCU's involvement in initiatives like this pays dividends to the country from Union Island to Fancy. Right, so I know some persons have the notion that the credit union is an old people thing. It's something where your parents say, go pay this book, go put some money aside. While it is very important, there is a main differentiating factor between the credit unions and the banks. It is not what we do, because we all offer the same products and services, loans, savings, etc. But it's who we do it for. And things like this is a perfect demonstration that we do it for you, we do it for the students, and we do it for the local country man and woman. It's a financial cooperative. So at KCCU, once you're part of the KCCU family, you own part of the organization. The benefits flow directly back to our members and the community outright. An initiative like this, while we put the financial sponsorship behind these initiatives, this is just one of many. There are a wide range of initiatives that we sponsor, a wide range of donations that we make, but at the end of the day, we are not a charity. Your decision in where you bank, where you find your loans, where you save your money, is an indication of where we grow. At KCCU, the analogy is once you grow with us, all of the fruits come back to you. The other institutions, their fruits may flow to another country. Their profits may flow outwards. But with the credit union, and I see some of my brothers and sisters in here, all of the benefits flow back to you, flow back to the students, flow back to the community, and sponsor initiatives such as this. Why does the ownership matter? Because you have a say in the direction of the organization. You, no matter the dollar value that you have in your account, you have a vote at our meetings, and this is a major differentiating factor. The smallest saver has the same voice as the largest depositor. So I know some persons often think of the folks with the money call all the shots, or they are able to achieve X, Y, and Z. But that is not so at the credit union. We offer all of the same products and services, but we have you in mind. Some of the benefits that flow. We teach the power of thrifts in schools. Teaching students to save at an early age is something that is very important. Scholarships, bursaries, sponsorship of activities such as this. This is where the benefits flow when you choose to do business with a credit union and not with international financial institutions that may not have your interest. These are just some other benefits I just have included here. But I just want to tap on to Gum's story of working on his father's farm and getting water for the cattle. Now, from where I sit, we have to do some serious work about financial literacy in this country. The data shows that we are ranking last when it comes to financial literacy. The story of the working on the farm is one that brought back a memory of a special case where there was a father who had a small farm and he used that to send his children to school. Quite like Mr. Gomes, although he said he followed. Right? It's part of the process. But in his latter years, he came upon some hard times because naturally you don't have the strength to maybe do the farming that you were doing before. And he had quite a bit of land, so it was suggested to him, maybe sell some of the lands, you'll be able to live a comfortable life. And he was like, no, that's for my children. And I know a lot of parents here in the room, you save for your children, you may have accumulated some assets and you putting it aside for your children. 2 months after he passed, his son sold all the land and bought 2 minivans. And I know the young people in here would know all the additional, you have to put in rims, you have to put in the music and all of that. And to cut the long story short, it lasted about 3 years. So I just want you to think about things like this. Although you save for your children, you build things for them, it is important to speak to them about money management. If you have a small business, record keeping, because sometimes you have a business, you have a side business, you don't think about all of the expenses that will come up. If you have a minivan, you don't think about insurance, you don't think about tires, you don't think about the maintenance costs of these things. And sometimes parents would have gone through these things, but we have to pass on this information to the younger folks. Because as you accumulate your wealth, you make their life very easy. I sure Gums don't have a cattle now. Far down. But so things like this is what I want us to put some thought behind when we come to building wealth, when we come to our business, when we come to building things like our websites. Because no doubt these persons are going into the working world, building things, creating a life that is much better than the previous generation. But in order to continue that trend, we have to be able to pass on the good knowledge. And again, we are happy to be behind LENTRC and the NCTI on initiatives like this, because it is imperative that we train our students and continue the legacy of excellence. Thank you.